Welcome into Titan Game Day morning here. Well, I guess it's Titan Game Day afternoon here in Miami, Florida. It is about 3 o'clock Eastern time, and I'm getting ready to head over to Hard Rock Stadium to cover this game between the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins. Of course, before we go and do that, we have to do a little bit of preview between these two teams, and I think it's a fascinating game to dive into, not just because the Titans are unbelievable underdogs in this game, but because there were upsets all over the place in the NFL. So we'll certainly work through that process here together. I'm going to do 3 Titans keys to success. You know how this thing works before we wrap it up and head over to the stadium. Juan Delgado says, let's see the view. The view from the hotel? Oh, we can do the view from the hotel, I suppose. I thought about doing the Titan Game Day morning show from the beach, but there is the palm trees, there is the pool. It's a beautiful day here in Miami, and certainly we are going to work our way through these things together. Before, of course, we can do that, need you guys to share this broadcast around on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Before we get started, of course, we always appreciate you guys sharing the broadcast around. If you're hanging out on Twitter, please retweet the show. If you're on Facebook Live, you can share now to public. That is in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. And if you are on YouTube or on Twitch, like Gabriel Pilcher, who says, pray for me, Buck. I'm a UPS driver, and it's Christmas time. Well, my thoughts go out to you, certainly, and I hope that it is smooth sailing as you play Santa Claus this holiday season. We're not here to do Christmas talk, though. We're here to talk some football. So let's go ahead and get this thing going. Welcome into Titan Game Day morning from Miami, Florida. I'm your host, Buck Rising, and I'm proud as always to be presented to you by the great people at Two Rivers Ford. Quality American-made Ford vehicles and award-winning customer service. Two Rivers Ford in Mount Juliet or online at tworiversford.com. The Ashton Real Estate Group of RE/MAX Advantage. Gary Ashton gives you your dream address without the stress and puts you in position to succeed with the Intel Edge that only they can provide. And of course, Zen Sports promo code ATOZTN unlocks your best bet and up to $1,000 on your no danger first wager in the Zen Sports app. So you know how this works. You guys give me your biggest key, one big key for the Titans to beat the Dolphins today, and I am going to provide you with 3 over the course of this here broadcast. Christopher says, Miami in December. Gotta love it. I love Miami. Miami is an incredible place. Miami has incredible people. It has incredible food. And, the beach in December is not a bad thing, as I went and pregame the radio show out on the beach this morning. Rashid asks, am I going live after the game? Of course not. I will. We never go live after night games because I'm busy. I'm doing the locker room. I'm doing the press conferences. So no, I will not be live streaming. Shit, I've got to turn right around. I'm basically going to come back to the hotel. It'll probably be about 2:30 Eastern time a.m. I'll take a shower and then I'll go right back to the airport because I got to be back and do the radio show tomorrow from Nashville. So no, absolutely not. There will be no live stream later this evening. Beyond A to Z postgame, which of course somebody will have. I'm not sure who's doing the postgame show, but either way. What's your biggest key to success for the Titans to beat the Dolphins tonight? I'll give you 3 here in just a second. Reminder that your Two Rivers Ford take is presented by the great people at Two Rivers Ford. Quality American-made vehicles and award-winning customer service. Two Rivers Ford in Mount Juliet or online at tworiversford.com. So I asked Mike Vrabel about Tua Tagovailoa and what it's going to take to slow this Dolphins offense down. This was on Friday, and this is what the head coach had to say.
We fought and we lost, and part of that is, in life and sports and athletics, you do that, you have to come back the next week, and you got to pick yourself up, and that's what we plan on doing, and preparing for everything that they do offensively and defensively, and then in the kicking game.
Can you talk about maybe the thought process of just making this a normal week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, as opposed to pushing back, like a lot of teams do for a Monday night game?
What did a lot of teams do? I'm not sure.
Well, I'm just saying, some teams they take the Wednesday off and then practice Thursday, Friday, that sort of thing.
yeah, no, we just try to go with some walk through and some speed and walk through, and then some speed again tomorrow. So we need all the help that we can get as far as practicing and preparing. Just trying not to go, at this point in the season, as far as like 4 days straight on a tempo of practice.
You're going to tackle clean every game, but how important is it against their guys and what they can do in open field?
Well, every X play isn't just a shot. I know that those are the ones that show up, but there's a lot of X plays where it's a catch and run, or a throw behind the line of scrimmage, or even a handoff. They'll create X plays a lot of different ways, and so that'll be critical, how we leverage the football and how we tackle. Just whether it's a ball thrown in the middle, where that the way they're running and they get past the first guy, we're going to have everybody coming from the other side to try to make that tackle and not assume that they're going to make the play.
With all the pre-snap motion and things that they have going on, what have you guys done this week to kind of get ready for that? And how much is it important to kind of keep you disciplined with your eyes?
We've practiced. That's what we've done, and tried to show them as many looks and motions as you can, and hopefully before the snap that you have an idea of this guy moved, or here's how I have to adjust, and be ready for it and expect it.
So be ready and expect the explosive plays. Sound tackling is the first key to success. Going to read Juan's comment here in just a second, right after I remind you that the primetime show, or rather the Titan Game Day morning show, is made possible by the Ashton Real Estate Group of RE/MAX Advantage. Go to GaryAshton.com. Get your intel edge you need to succeed. Juan says, Tua is not all that. Hit him a few times and he'll get rattled. Tua is not the reason they're winning. It's the cheetah. He made Mahomes look good like he's making Tua look good. So there's a bunch of things wrong with that sentence. One, Tua absolutely is all that. Nobody is executing Mike McDaniel's offense or that offense better than Tua Tagovailoa could or will. He's comfortable. He's confident. And he doesn't get hit. So the idea of hitting him a few times and getting rattled, nobody gets rid of the ball faster in football than Tua Tagovailoa. You're not going to get there. He's going to get rid of the ball. He's either going to get it out to Tyreek in space. He's going to hit the check down. Like, Tua is going to continue to find ways to avoid taking these hits. So you're not going to hit him, and he is absolutely all that. He is also Tyreek is a huge part of the reason they're winning, but you cannot remove the quarterback from the equation. That's, of course, an asinine statement. And to say that anybody beyond Patrick Mahomes makes Patrick Mahomes look good, even if Kadarius Toney betrayed them last night, is also an asinine statement. So I think what I counted of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences that Juan typed there, 4 things you got wrong in 5 sentences. That is a level of efficiency unseen other than by that of Tua Tagovailoa, who is as efficient as any quarterback in football this year. So it's nonsense. Larry Arnold says, is Avery starting tonight? Yes. Christian Fulton is out for this game, as is Jeff Simmons. So that is the case. Christopher says it is the week of upsets. And we talked about this. 4 division leaders lost football games yesterday. The Lions lost to the Bears. The Chiefs lost to, who did the Chiefs lose to? The Bills. The Chiefs lost to the Bills. You had the, I'm blanking. The Jags lose to the Bengals. And there's one more in there that I'm forgetting, and I can't get, the Lions. No, I mentioned the Lions losing to the Bears. Either way, 4 division winners won last night. Christopher White says, I want us to lose. That's stupid because that could be hugely detrimental to all these rookies who are starting for you, who still care deeply about what it is to be a football player as opposed to just cashing a check. So that losing will have an adverse effect on all those rookies who are out here starting for you. I think that it's just one of the dumbest things in the world. I want us to lose. Okay, good luck and God bless. I hope your draft pick fixes all of the confidence that is going to be broken on these players as they start to sink more into the losing. They're going to lose, but you don't want them to lose out. Of course, that's stupid. So Jets beat the Texans. That's what it is. The Texans aren't a division leader, but the Jets did beat the Texans. The Falcons did lose yesterday. That's correct, Malachi Perry. The Falcons did lose to the Bucs, who are now the division leader. Anyway, Cowboys did not lose. The Cowboys beat the Eagles. The Eagles are also a division leader. So there's a lot of things going on across the NFL. Long story short, it's a good weekend for upsets. Now, the Titans are the biggest underdog on the board at 13-point underdogs, and we'll get to that here in just a second. Reginald Thomas says, Buck, you look like an old teenager. That's because I'm 30 years old and I get Botox. So that's exactly why I have the forehead of a teenager. It's great stuff. You should try it. Okay, so let's keep it moving here on the primetime, except it's not the primetime show. It's the Titan Game Day morning show. 3 keys to success. So make your tackles. Make sure that you are consistent in coverage because the pass rush isn't going to get there no matter who you have up front. Jeff Simmons is not playing in this game. So no matter whom you have up front, you need to make sure that you get there. And then, of course, the special teams coach has changed. The punter has changed. The special teams are the wild card there. No silly mistakes. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's do a best bet. It's made possible by Zen Sports. Download the app, plug in the promo code ATOZTN, and get in the action. Matt Drew says I almost said it. TF, you get Botox? Hell yeah, I get Botox. You're out of your mind if you get one Brotox over Botox, but yeah, I get Botox for sure. Will Levis has to show up, says William Wallace. They also have to let him play. That's my third key to success. Or I guess special teams was my third key to success, but that's also a big key. They have to let him play. They have to take shots down the field on a more consistent basis. They have to utilize motion in the offense. They have not been doing so at a high enough rate. And I know Mike Vrabel said it's situational, but that's a tough scene. Zen Sports, anyway, is where you go for your up to $1,000 no danger first wager. Terms and conditions do apply. Gambling problem? Call the Tennessee Red Line 1-800-889-9789. So here is the Zen Sports best bet. The Titans are plus 600 on the money line tonight. I would not bet the Titans to win. I would probably bet the Titans plus the 13 because I do think that's a massive line. But we will see whether the Titans are up to the task or not. The money line would be a huge return at plus 600. But yeah, even in a week full of upsets, I'm not comfortable asking you to wager your money on literally one of the biggest upsets of the season. All right, that's going to do it for us this afternoon. Remember, no prime time tonight. I'm flying back from Miami tomorrow morning early. I've got a 5 a.m. flight, so I'll be back in Nashville at 7:30 to do the radio show at 10. And certainly I'll have live coverage for you from Hard Rock. I'm getting ready to head over there. I might go down to the pool for about 15 minutes before I come back up here, shower, and get ready to go. It'll be a great time. Well, I don't know if it'll be a great time. I'm going to have fun because I love Miami, and I'm excited to watch the Dolphins play, to be completely honest with you. If I'm going to cover a Titans game, I might as well watch some fun offense in some form or fashion. So we'll see what comes to pass, and certainly we'll talk about it from 10 to 1 on 104.5 The Zone tomorrow. See you guys.